Hello everybody, welcome back to M Battles. I'm here with another episode of Craftopia. In this episode I'll be showing you how I did my automated hoplon farm. It's not that complicated. You just need what are they called? Just need some of those ballistas, those automatically fire ones. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, multi-sling. You just need multi-slings. I'd say about 3 multi-slings per gigantes. You'd also need a monolith and a cemented, well, any kind of chest, and an absorber, and a dropper, and a craft connector if you're gonna want to do how I made these poisonous arrows automated. And anything else? Yeah, you're also gonna need poisonous mushrooms to make poison, to make the poisonous arrows, and probably some iron and whatnot. And rubber. It takes a couple things to make the slingshot or multi-sling. So we're just gonna sit here and wait. This is where it's at. This is where the most densely populated gigantus place is. So that's where you're gonna go. This is where you get the mushrooms. Garden Meadows Mountain. There's somebody there that'll sell it to you for pretty cheap. And up here is where you can buy cabbage because this guy down there takes the cabbage for the poison mushrooms. I made a cabbage farm, so cabbage isn't very hard to make. I have a video about it if you want to watch it on my channel. Also, there's a seed extractor in the second village that you can get, so you could just keep extracting them and not have to buy any more seeds from him. So that's pretty cool. And right now I have those multi-slings up there on that platform aimed at that gigantus, and they fire around every 3 minutes because, well, I did it for time's sake, but the gigantus spawns around every 5 minutes. But even if you shoot him with the 3 arrows, it takes a minute for him to get poisoned and die anyways. Oh, see, there they go. They're shooting him right now. Yeah, it takes about 3 minutes for, 3 minutes for them to shoot, but it takes time for him to get poisoned and die like that. And so it's going to take over 5 minutes anyways from the time your arrow shoots to the time they shoot again. So 5 minutes is probably the most practical way to do it and like the way to conserve your arrows the most. I did every 3 minutes because I could just make a bunch of arrows. But yeah, 3 to 5 minutes usually works for me. I put about 100 arrows in each, but this is only for like showing you guys. I'll load it with a lot more after I make a ton more arrows. But you only need like 3 or 4. 3 at the minimum, 4 at the most. Ah, damn, these wings suck. If you don't have stamina, these wings suck. They're hard to land on anything with. Like, I've barely been able to land on anything. I always go over it, not far enough forward. It's such a pain. These wings are very annoying. They're good, but annoying at the same time. Alright, see here, you got poison arrows, boom. And I got, like, they've been shooting for a while, so they don't have 100 anymore. That's why I said if you want to put it on every 5 minutes, that's probably the way to conserve your arrows the most. But it'll also slow down your return rate on how fast you kill the hoplins. And I got all these set, yep, to about like 3 minutes. And I got monoliths set down, so just in case when I leave, like it'll still be going. And just put one down just in case. Because they don't spawn the same spot every time sometimes. Especially when you like reload the entire game, like quit out and start the game again. Sometimes they'll spawn slightly to left or right or something. So you gotta choose where you put them very carefully and how you angle them. And like it's a big target, so you got a lot of worm to work with. So that's that first one. As you can see, boom, monolith. I got two covering this area. And I got a chest up there where the hoplon dies that sucks up all the loot. And over here, this is where I got my automated farm. Boom, got some arrows. That's not the automated part. I could set this up to be a lot better. As you see, boom, bunch of arrows. I'll show you how I got this set up to work here real quick. You can see I've been farming a little bit already. Okay, now I got this to make the poison. I could connect a dropper to this and then connect a absorber to this chest so that the chest picks it after it's done being made in the potion stand and sends it straight to the blacksmith. but I was just too lazy, so I just did this. The blacksmith makes that. Boom. You're gonna need wood and poison in here for it to be able to make your poison arrows. So just make sure you have that, and then that makes the poison arrows, and then it drops it all out usually at once, and then this thing sucks it up, and this thing just goes all day as long as it has poison and wood. So that's pretty easy. And I got one of these I got these farms set up on every hoplon over here. I'll see there's the arrow guy. That's the guy you really want to watch out for. Because he'll shoot your stuff down, or like any of your multi slings. You'll shoot him down in one shot, or any of your structures down in one shot. So he's a pain. So you usually want to kill him pretty fast if you're going to be over here to explore or setting this up. Because he'll mess up a lot of your stuff. And building time is a factor because they spawn every 5 minutes and they will destroy your builds if you're too close. So I like to just come over here and pop him a couple times. Uh, I don't want to wait. I got multi slings over there or whatever they're called over there, but I don't want to wait until it goes off for him to die while I'm exploring this area. So I'm just gonna take him out now. How those not hitting him? I swear these arrows are inconsistent sometimes. Come on, maybe a little bit lower. Oh, there we go. One more ought to do it just in case. Yeah, like if you don't shoot them with 3 arrows, they'll have a speck of health. I've learned. So you just want to take them out with 3 arrows, the minimum. I usually put 4 just in case they spawn weird and one misses. That dude over there, he spawns weird a lot, so you gotta like mess with that area a little bit more. As you can see, I've been farming this guy a little bit. He's already dropped one legendary enchant that I want, or epic enchant, I should say. Let me get a quick save just in case somebody spawns and destroys my stuff. I don't really keep autosave on that often. And boom, you can see over here. Oh, see, I swear it gets stuck there a lot. It's that one little wood floor I got right here that's stuck on. But if I remove that, it should work seamlessly. If I can get up there. Building, this is probably the last build I'll do. Building in this game can be just like so rage inducing sometimes, especially when you're trying to like do it precise. Sometimes it'll get super laggy. Every time you exit out of a chest, you always have to roll, so you like roll off a bunch when you're trying to like be in the same spot, and like placing things can be a pain and angling it. And since this is all time based before the people spawn back, I gotta be quick and just gets really annoying. And then the flying, me missing my target half the time or running out of stamina, and then falling in the water or something. It's like I understand some of these things are like my problem and like my system not like keeping up, but it can definitely be a lot more optimized. Because I remember the previous Craftopia ran flawlessly, but this one seems like deteriorate sometimes the longer you play. So your mileage may vary. But yeah, as I said, I got this set up everywhere for these guys. That's why some of these guys aren't spawned in because they've already died to my little trap. See, I got 3 over there, and I got the monoliths placed all throughout here, so it just keeps running automatically. I had these conveyor belts built in already because this was an AFK farm, but now it's an automated farm, so I just left the conveyor belts. I might take them away, see if it like helps out the FPS and whatever. You can see it's running nice right now though. Like it's running just fine. But like before I restarted it, it was just real hard. And I got a lot of droppers and absorbers that might be slowing it down. Yeah, as you can see, boom, they drop poop, halberds, the bow guy drops bow, they drop iron, they also drop gold coins. And I'll probably clean up some of these droppers that I'm not using, absorbers on some chests I'm not using, just to try and help it out a little bit. But I still think this game could do with a little bit more optimization. I know there's a big update coming out that I'm really looking forward to, so hopefully they fix a lot of things that need to be fixed. Because I like building this game, but it's just too much of a headache. Like it's so fun, but like they just every little thing just makes it harder and harder and harder. See, this is some of the chests I get. Some loot I just get from I don't know when the chests get full or like almost full. I empty them up here. This is where I used to wait for the AFK farm. You see that died. That dude didn't even step in the water. I don't think this dude will probably land in the water. Oh, see, he got hit with an arrow. See, he's not even in the water and he's already taking damage. The arrows hit him already. And if I wasn't here, he would still be standing up there, and the arrows would just be nailing him, and he'd probably be dead anyways. But since I'm standing here, he aggroed onto me, and he just walked in the water, because that's how I had it set up for the AFK farm. But yeah, those are basically the hoplon farms. And like I said, watch out for that arrow dude, because he will mess your stuff up. Like, he aims, like, his range is ridiculous. He'll aim at you through walls, and if your thing is in the way, he'll still hit it. So you gotta like place it correctly and just mess with it a little bit, finesse it kind of. But other than that, it's not that complicated. It's good for farming enchants and all the other things I drop. So if you like this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day.